What's cracking, people? Angelic Mayhem here, and welcome to NeonXSZ. That's all one word. No idea what the XSZ stands for, but this is state of the beta because this game is currently in early access, and so I wanted to have a look and see what it was all about. Basically, it's a space flight game. You are inside of a ship. This is my ship. Welcome to Pandora's box. And basically, you get to fly around, and because you are in space, so let's say if I go this way, okay, if I just give myself a little nudge, and I leave off the thrusters, I will continue this way forever until I bump into something, alright? So, that makes space travel a little bit tricky. You have to really kind of get used to the controls. However, they are very faithful to if you were in space, what would it be like to actually fly a spaceship? You do have strafing from side to side, which is nice in a dogfight, and that's what this game is. This game is just a massive dogfighting simulator. There doesn't seem to be any plot at the moment. I have no word on whether there will actually be a plot in the future. But for the most part, it really doesn't need it. You just are in here with various other ships. Now, all the green ships are our friends, but if I'm lucky, I should be able to pull one up. There we go. Now, first things first. What you'll notice is that underneath of the ship, it says 7.6, okay? And so if I hit escape, over here, my tech level is 1.4, okay? And that's the entire point of the game, is that your job is to go around picking fights with ships of your kin. If you go outside of your range and try to take on, let's say, like a 5 or a 9 or a 20, you'll get owned. Big time. Very quickly, you'll be dead. All right, so that's kind of what the game is all about. Other than that, and the dogfighting side of things, it's about numbers, all right? There are a lot of numbers to keep track of. Your entire crafting system, if you want to call it that, is about maintaining a certain amount of energy and then, putting in, like generators to make more energy, better shield generators to then use that energy to make a shield, etc., etc., etc. All right, there's all kinds of stuff in here. In addition to that, there's an entire statistics menu which tells you how you've been playing. And, all this stuff is, I'll get into that in a second. You can switch your hulls, as you might expect, and then these are all of your different upgrade parts. And you actually have to unlock the upgrade parts as you go along. All right, now that's part of the combat, so we're going to get into that in a minute. In order to actually upgrade your ship, you have to go to a friendly garage, which is tricky. Alright, now we get locked in, and it pulls us in, and then we should be able to go there. Alright, the first thing that they give you is a quantum teleporter. If you want to quick transport over to an enemy base, there are reasons for that. If you're killed in the enemy base and your guys are trying to, like go in there in some sort of evasion, then what you would want to do is TP back to where you just were in order to rejoin them as quickly as possible. That way you don't have to fly, for 5-10 minutes. By that time, the invasion's over. Alright, so now if we switch over to here, now I could actually swap in one of these if I wanted to. Oh, this isn't a garage. I don't know what this is. I'm leaving. Yeah, I'll go to the next one over. They kind of look the same, so I thought that they were all the same thing. Oh, this is a shop. And again with the teleporter. Ooh, what does he have? And there's all kinds of stuff for you to buy. Again, this is beta, so you should expect, a lot of this interface to change over time and probably get a little bit better. You know what? I'm tired of this. Let's go combat. Shoot. I'm gonna shoot. Again, you are avoiding the 10s and the 9s and the 5s at all costs until you actually get up to their level. I've been playing this game for about an hour and a half, maybe 2. I've gone from being a 1.0 to a 1.4. I don't know how exactly that scales in terms of, when you get to 3, how long does it take you to get to 4, you know what I mean? But I would figure maybe 20-30 hours to become something special, something with some good beef on it. Alright, what are you? Ah, 2-5. You're dead. Alright, now you'll notice during combat, it gives you like a little bit of a lead indicator. You're gonna get a missile. Ugh. There we go. And so you're aiming for the reticule in order to hit him because he's in motion. which I think is nice. I kind of wish that they would turn it off. I prefer it without. And I didn't see anything in the, oh, all right, wait. Now you see everything that's kind of gathering around me? Those are the pieces of stuff from his ship. And that is specifically the stuff that will upgrade you. Those are the upgrade units. This is uranium. That is the currency of the game. It's also your fuel. So you are always in the market for more uranium. Let's see if there's anybody else. That was a little too simple. I might be able to take this 2-6, so let's see what we can do there. Alright, now the trouble is he's actually being flanked by these two other guys who are clearly outside of my league, so I may be able to just engage him. Do I not have missiles? I don't have missiles. Why don't I have missiles? Ah, that's a shame. I also don't have any speed. I can't catch this guy. Alright, here we go. Nice. There we go. And then, like I said, everything that you pick up becomes part of your upgrade system. I gotta get out of here before these guys notice me. If you dance around in front of a 9.0, he will eventually open up on you. Like, at first, he's just kind of like, yeah. But then, you know, if you annoy him, then he'll wipe you out. I'm in enemy territory. This is all red. Now, I don't know if you'll notice, but there is actually an outside. We are inside of what is basically a gigantic wheel with 4 spokes. Inside the middle of the spokes is... well, we'll go there now because it's at the end of this thing. Ah, get away. Ooh, what are you? You're nothing. These are kind of tricky. Those things right there, it looks like a ship, except it's not. It's actually a drone that's being used by somebody else's ship. So you can't actually engage the drones. I don't think you can engage the drones. Maybe you can just shoot them just haphazardly, but you can't target the drones, and they won't accept your missiles. Oh, that looked like fun. Avoid him. Unless our guy... No. Every now and then you'll get like a 10.0 who decides to come into your base for, you know, no apparent reason. And, hopefully these guys won't engage me. And so, you know, like everybody else who's in your base, they'll all try to attack him at once. And then you can usually get in a couple shots and it'll be okay. Alright, so this is Dogfight Central. This is the hub of the wheel, if we'll continue that analogy. And you can see everybody here just kind of engages each other, and there's any number of enemies, and somebody's on my tail. Maybe that was just a warning shot. Oh, no, there's somebody here. There you are. Come here. Controls are a little tricky. I have them set up, I mean, you can change them, so I give them credit for that, you know, kudos for rekey binding. But basically, it's WASD, or in my case, it's ESDF. And then on my left trigger, I have the my railgun, and on the right trigger, I have my missiles, which have failed to reload. So I'll have to look into that later. I was goofing around with the upgrade system earlier, so I might have accidentally taken off my missiles. This guy's really tanky, considering I should have... If I had missiles, he'd be dead already. Come on. Yeah, he did. Turn into it. Turn into it. You love me, don't you? Ah, fabulous. So there we go. Like I said, there's no plot or anything like that at the moment. It is just a gigantic space dogfighting simulator. There is an outside to this place. I keep seeing ships out there. I don't know if they're spawning out there by accident because it's a beta and you know, maybe the code is a little screwed up, or if maybe there's some way out of here, which would be amazing. I would love to fight on the outside of this thing. But for the most part, I like it. I think it's really cool. I think that the physics are, I would say 90%, oh, hello. About 90% of the way there. Is he behind me or, yeah, I think he's in front of me. Taking fire. Oh, big time fire. That sucks. You think? Oh, and then so you get your statistics and then it tells you how you did on your tip. Thank you, game. So there you go. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that it helps you decide whether you want to invest in this game or not while it's still in beta. I will be keeping an eye on this one because I'm very excited about it. I think it could be something pretty interesting, so I'll bring you some more updates in the future. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe via the link below and share it with your friends. I'm Angelic Mayhem, and I'll see you next time.